LeBron James stood at the head of the room, holding a stack of complaint letters in one hand. His voice was calm but powerful as he addressed the stunned crowd. "This isn't about rules or standards," he said, locking eyes with a stern-faced woman sitting near the front. "It's about the fact that some people here don't want me or anyone like me in this community." The woman stood abruptly, her voice sharp. "You're twisting this into something it's not." But LeBron wasn't done. What he said next would leave the entire room in shocked silence. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over Maplewood Hills, an affluent suburb outside Atlanta. Known for its pristine streets, stately homes, and tightly knit community, Maplewood was a place where appearances were everything. The air was filled with the faint hum of golf carts and the occasional laughter of children playing in well-manicured yards. When news broke that NBA superstar LeBron James had purchased a sprawling estate in Maplewood Hills, reactions were mixed. His 18,000-square-foot mansion featured a private basketball court, a home theater, and a pool with an infinity edge overlooking the lush Georgia pines. For some, his presence elevated the community's prestige. For others, it was a disruption to the traditions they valued. It didn't take long for the complaints to begin. Just weeks after moving in, LeBron was in his state-of-the-art gym when his wife Savannah entered holding a letter. "Bron, it's from the HOA," she said, raising an eyebrow. LeBron opened the envelope and read aloud, "Mr. James, your driveway lighting exceeds the brightness allowed by Maplewood standards. Please adjust it within 7 days." He laughed, shaking his head. "Driveway lights? That's what they're worried about?" Savannah smiled knowingly. "Welcome to suburbia." Over the next month, more letters arrived. "The sound of basketballs on your court has been reported as disruptive. Your lawn is not in compliance with Maplewood's landscaping guidelines. Your security vehicles are an eyesore and don't align with the aesthetic of the neighborhood." Each letter was more nitpicky than the last, and LeBron couldn't ignore the underlying message. "You don't belong here." Savannah sat beside him one evening as he sorted through the growing pile of complaints. "Bron, this isn't about the lights or the lawn," she said. "This feels personal." LeBron nodded. "It's not hard to see what's going on here. They're sending a message, but they've got the wrong guy if they think I'm backing down." Through a discreet inquiry, LeBron's team discovered that the driving force behind the complaints was Harriet Whitmore, a retired lawyer and longtime Maplewood resident. Known for her staunch commitment to preserving Maplewood's character, Harriet had often used her position in the HOA to enforce rules selectively. "She's been saying things in meetings," a sympathetic neighbor confided to LeBron. "Stuff about keeping the neighborhood's identity intact. It's all very coded." The perfect opportunity to address the issue came when the HOA announced its quarterly meeting. LeBron decided to attend. Savannah was hesitant. "Are you sure? These people aren't used to being called out." "That's exactly why I need to go," LeBron replied. "This isn't just about me. It's about anyone who comes after me." The meeting was packed. Harriet Whitmore presided at the front, her demeanor stiff. When LeBron raised his hand to speak, the room fell silent. "I've received more complaints in the past month than I've gotten fan mail in my rookie year," LeBron began, drawing a few laughs. "But what's happening here isn't funny. It's not about rules. It's about exclusion." Harriet stood, her voice tight. "That's not true. These rules apply to everyone." LeBron held up one of the letters. "Then why are they being enforced so aggressively now? Why didn't the previous owner of my house get letters about their lawn or their lights?" A younger resident, Carlos Rivera, stood up. "He's right. I've lived here for years, and I've never seen this level of scrutiny." Another neighbor added, "LeBron's presence puts Maplewood on the map. My kids are thrilled to have him here. Why are we making him feel unwelcome?" Harriet tried to regain control of the room, but the tide had turned. Facing mounting pressure and criticism, she resigned from her position as head of the HOA within days of the meeting. The HOA announced a review of its policies to ensure fair treatment for all residents. Conversations about inclusivity began to take root in Maplewood Hills, shifting the community's culture. LeBron hosted an open house at his estate, inviting neighbors to tour his home, shoot hoops, and enjoy a barbecue. The event was a hit, with kids playing on the court and adults mingling, sharing ideas for building a more inclusive neighborhood. "It's not about proving I belong here," LeBron said during the event. "It's about making this a place where everyone feels welcome." The changes in Maplewood didn't happen overnight, but the seeds had been planted. Open discussions and new policies began to shape the community into a more welcoming environment. Months later, a reporter asked LeBron about the experience. "Change doesn't come easy," he said, "but it's worth fighting for, on the court and off. This wasn't just about me. It was about standing up for what's right." What do you think about LeBron's stand against exclusion and bias? Have you seen or experienced similar challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire and spark change.